Hey, good afternoon, everyone. This is Coach Chris coming at you from AccuTrader.net on Tuesday afternoon at 1:30 in the afternoon on August 27, 2024. That's Central Daylight Time. And I'm logged into my TopStep X account here. And what I thought I would do today is do a little scalping on the 1 minute chart to show you some tips and tricks. I know a lot of you are in prop firms, and so I was going to use the MNQ as an example. If you trade a larger contract size, just adjust it accordingly. The MNQ is $2 a point, and the full size NQ contract is $50 or $20 a point rather. So most of you, depending on your account size, are probably going to want to trade the MNQ. It's plenty big enough. You can use multiple contracts. And I will just show you some tips and tricks. First of all, in the TopStep system, they don't have what they call an ATM strategy like Ninja Trader does, an automated trading strategy. What they do have is they have risk settings, and it's called a bracket order. So if you go over here to the gear cog right here called settings, and you click the second one over, which you can put in here how much you want to risk on the trade and what you want your profit to be. And so I just have this set up as a 2-to-1 profit based on risk. We won't be coming anywhere near these numbers. I'm just going to be trading in my practice account and showing you a few things here of scalping. And in the current market environment we're in, we're seeing a lot of whipsaw. This is a 1 minute chart of the MNQ. You can see how it's changing direction very fast and large wicks. So what I've been doing is, the only indicator I put on the actual chart that I'm going to be scalping in, because I don't want any distractions, is the ATR, the average true range. And that's located right down here. And what this does is it gives you the average amount that the candle is going to move up and or down during the time frame that you're selected. So I'm on a 1 minute chart, and if I hover over this particular candle here and go down below, you can see the average true range right now is around 8, okay? Meaning that it's going up and down an average of 8 points. So if I'm scalping one contract, that means this candle is going to move up or down 16 potential dollars, and each candle thereafter will do the same. So when I get into a trade, if I'm trading one contract, I've got to adjust my stop loss accordingly, or I'm going to get stopped out without the trade ever even going to play out, if you follow me. If you trade two contracts, you're going to have to double. Let's just go down. I'll put a sell order on this candle, and then I can illustrate some things while I'm talking. So right now, I'll just minimize this down. We'll see if we can see. Okay. So remember I had said there's a bracket order on here. So you can see here is my my stop loss, $250, and here's my take profit way down here. It's just so far off with these micros that it doesn't show. So I'm just going to move this up, and you'll notice as I move that up and down, it will change the price on here accordingly. So let's just move these into $100, roughly, okay? Then I'll expand this back out so it's on the screen, and let's just watch. So here I'm in the trade. This is my cost basis for the trade. I only have one contract, and right now I'm down about, what is it, $8 because the candle is going up, okay? So once I'm in the trade, if you want a dollar cost average, you can sell another contract. Now watch what happens to this box right here. Okay, I sell one there, and you can see now it shows 2. Well, and now I'm going into the money. Okay, so I'm going to move this risk. I don't have to. I'm just going to do that to get it into focus. So now I want to take profit at the bottom of this candle at 19,647. So with the TopStep X product, all you have to do is click on this box right here and drag it down. And now my new take profit will be placed at that location. And you can see it's a $48 profit if I get down, because I'm short. That's the red, and it will go down in order to hit my take profit. Now, I didn't get into this trade based on any type of indicator or anything. I just randomly looked at that particular candle and it was going down. So it may or may not go in our favor, and let's just watch it. Now, up here, you can see this is your account. I'm on the practice account, and you can see this is my daily loss, and this is the loss for this trade. I hadn't traded on this account. The 74 cents that you see there, they immediately deduct the commissions off the trade price. So that's why it's showing minus 74 cents there, even though I haven't closed a trade. Okay? And you can see now as the candle fluctuates, how your profit and loss. And you can see now this was a particularly big candle 3 minutes ago. This one is more tight, so we're not seeing the fluctuation. And also we're getting later in the day, so the candles will be smaller. But see now how that can jump around? And so you have to give this, especially the NASDAQ, because it can be a real wild child. You have to give it enough room to breathe or to let the trade play out. Unfortunately, all trades aren't going to be you put it on and it instantly moves to your target. That's not the way trading works. And a lot of people get super nervous when they're in these trades and they end up putting their stop losses way too tight, and they get stopped out before the trade ever has a chance to develop. And then on the other end, they get into profit, and right away they want to move their take profit, and they end up leaving money on the table, so to speak, and not getting their target. So this is starting to move fairly aggressively. You can see now. So I'm trading 2 contracts. That's $4 a point, and we're getting a big candle. This is one candle, and you can see how quickly this can get away from you. I'm going to put a sell order up here just to see if in case it pulls back. Now, here again, this trade is not based on any technical analysis. I'm just illustrating a couple of details related to how to scalp and a few features, irregardless of the platform you're on, to give this enough room to breathe. Now, let's see what way this candle. Okay, this candle is starting to reverse a little bit. We got as low as $30 negative. Now we're down 20-some, and you can see here, because I added another contract, the profit has increased. Okay, here we go. I've got my stop loss. I'm going to move my stop loss down to roughly $100, and let's just see this play out a little bit here and see what's going to happen with it. So I hope all of you have been having luck in your trading recently. Been a kind of a hard market to trade. And this is a prime example. This market, the last couple of days, is just literally turning on a dime. And it's later in the day now, so it's not moving as big. We did have this one big candle. But I've been in a lot of trades this week where we'll be in profit like this, and all of a sudden, boom, it will suddenly reverse with a big candle in the opposite direction. And it looks like it wants to do it in this case. But now it's just slowly. So since I want to end this video shortly, I'm just going to bring my stop down now, and I'm either going to stop out or I'm going to get in profit, because what I'm going to do is trail this trade. And the way you trail it is just by dragging this down. Now here again, you want to give it plenty of room. I'm down 20, but I want to give at least $20 of room to see if this is actually going to come down, okay? We're down to $9. Let's bring it down just a little bit in case it turns around suddenly. Now, I don't want to cut this too far. I got to give it a little room to work. We're down 14 again. I think it ran out of steam to the downside. Let's just see what happens here. 28. I've got my stop. I'm going to move it up just a little bit because there still may be some room here for us. Okay, 13, 7. Okay. This just went green. You see how it turned green suddenly? I hope it's not the wick. And this is the other thing that's been happening. It'll wick through and look like it's going to continue, and then it'll suck right back up. So you'll be in profit 1 second, and then the next you're out of profit. And for me lately, it's been right. You see how it's right to the touch of my take even or my break even. That's what's been happening, right to the tick. It's almost like they can see where my order is at. I know they can't, but that's almost okay. So now let's just see. The ATR has really dropped down. Remember, it was 8 when we started, and now it's down in the $7 range. Let's just see if this is going to have any follow through. I'm going to move this up to here, so if it does blow through, we'll at least get some profit out of here. Remember, this is just for illustration purposes. I just selected short because we had a red candle when I started the video. Boom! And you see what it did? It shot through and then sucked right back. Well, there may be some continuation. I ended up with a $13 profit in my sim account. So, okay, I hope that helps. And if you guys have any videos that you'd like me to produce or questions on anything, just leave them in the comment below, and I'd be more than happy to make them. So, Coach Chris, AccuTrader.net, signing off. Thanks to all my subscribers and all of you who've recently subscribed. I really appreciate it. Talk to you soon.